What's up, Bubba? What's up, Bubba? Who's gonna be the first homie? What up? I see somebody lingering. What's up, guys? Happy Thanksgiving to any of the homies that are pulling up right now. It's the choking shaman, bro. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I just inhaled my water. What's up, bro? You just start streaming as I'm going to bed. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I just took a drink of water and inhaled it. Now I got the hiccups. Oh my god. Why are you going to bed so early, home? Holy shit, bro. That shit get, like, triggered the hiccups, dude. Wow. Where are you at, Beans fella? You going to bed at 7 o'clock? I'm in the UK. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, happy Thanksgiving, bro. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm go upside down and swallow. All right, let's try it. Wait, swallow water or just air? I heard getting scared stops the hiccups. Well, let's see what you got, bro. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Welcome to the live stream. My name is Devin. I run the YouTube channel Northwood Shaman, where I teach about spirituality and self-transformation. And every Thursday I go live and hang out with the homies and basically just talk about whatever comes up. Sometimes it gets pretty wild in here because of the rapid influx of chats and shit. Other times we'll get like dialed in on a particular topic or subject. So yeah, if there's any questions you have or anything going on that you've been interested in or anything like that, don't hesitate to throw it in the chat like that. Have you ever tried Aya? I have never tried ayahuasca. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you, Mar Avon Dantes. Happy Thanksgiving, Brooke Angels. Thanks for pulling up. I play VR. How about you? No, I do not. Name a car for an edit. I don't know. A Ford Mustang. Have I ever tried Aya? No, I have never tried ayahuasca. The closest, I'm not even going to equate this to ayahuasca, but I have tried Changa. You know, I've tried, I actually work with it occasionally. Recently, it's not even traditional Changa. It's basically just leaves, enhanced leaves is what it's called. Sam, thank you for the gifts, bro. I play horror on VR. Oh my gosh, that sounds intense, bro. My little brother's into playing on the VR. I just realized if you sleep with a teddy, are you sleeping with somebody? It depends, bro. Sam, thanks for the love, man. Whenever I see you, I think this guy need to be an Aya shaman. No. Not at all, man. I would lose my mind doing ayahuasca in the jungle, let alone being looked at as some sort of guide or facilitator. And I'm just going to preface, my Northwood Shaman is just my username. I'm not actually a shaman. I made that name up when I was like 16, and I just haven't changed it. You look jacked, not gonna lie. Thanks, bro. I've been pumping that iron. Yo, do you get the huzz? What is that? I am Jesus. Are you? Oh, snap. Well, let's talk for a little bit. Because I'm Jesus too, bro. Are you an American? Yes, I am. What are you? YouTube Stabworthy. What are you, my friend? Huz equals cute girls. No, I am with one beautiful girl and completely fulfilled. I'm thankful that my people were not wiped out by smallpox 250 years ago. Were we? Is that an American thing? I'm not good with history. Do you know where I can purchase a live oyster? Come on over to the East Coast, man. Hose ain't real. Huz ain't real. Huz. I wonder if that's what hose means. I'm from New Jersey. Nice, man, nice. Yep, we're both Americans over here. I'm immortal, all-knowing, all-powerful, and my true name is Yeshua HaMashiach. Pardon my pronunciation. So you are all-knowing. What am I thinking of right now? Stealth. You're blaspheming. You're blaspheming, not me. That's blasphemy. It depends. If this guy thinks he's Jesus Christ and only he gets to be God and he's the reincarnation, yes, he's a bit out there and is probably just experiencing a Messiah complex where he thinks he's God. You're thinking about big math. You're always dropping some silly ass shit in the comments. I love it, bro. I love it. I can feel the love behind it. But yeah, this guy that's proclaiming that he's God is probably just on some sort of Messiah trip right now. You got to be careful with that shit. There's such a funny story. So listen to this. So Ram Dass, who is a beautiful teacher, spiritual teacher at that. His brother got put into a mental hospital because he thought he was God. He was saying, I'm God, and so he was stealing people's cars and stealing from stores and stuff because he's God, and God, I am the incarnation of Jesus Christ, and so he got put into a mental hospital, rightfully so. So Ram Dass, who's this far out, whacked out hippie, big beard, white clothes, beads, spiritual dude, goes to visit his brother who's in the hospital. Now his brother is in the mental hospital wearing a suit, and he's well dressed, and he's talking with Ram Dass. And this guy that thinks he's God, Ram Dass' brother, goes, I just don't understand. Why do they have me locked up in here? Look at you. You look like a complete nut. And Ram Dass was like, well, here's the issue, talking to his brother. He said, you think you're God, right? He's like, absolutely. I am most definitely God. I am most definitely the incarnation of God. Ram Dass says, well, I am too. And his brother says, oh, no, you just don't understand. And Ram Dass says, see, that's why you're in here. It's groovy to be God, but don't go around saying other people can't be God too. I am the voice of unreason, but can he perform miracles? Yeah, that's usually a good sign. Yo, Chase, you pulled up. What's good, man? I'm glad you were here to hear that story because it's a good one, for sure. Another good Ram Dass story is the one essentially on no free will, okay? So the Ram Dass, again, this is another Ram Dass story. He was in India and he was traveling around on a bus with a bunch of other hippies, and they all had a guru, Neem Karoli Baba. And they hadn't seen their guru in months. I think it was like 6 or 7 months or something like that. And they were all traveling around India, sightseeing. And keep it in mind, they hadn't seen their guru in months. So they're traveling around, and Ram Dass, being the oldest of the people in the group, was kind of seen as like the head hippie who made the decisions and delegated and this kind of stuff. So they're driving around, the bus is taking them around, and these people, a few of the hippies, remember that there's this Shiva festival going on that they all wanted to go to. So they go and ask Ram Dass, yo, could we go check out this Shiva temple, Shiva festival real quick, rather than going where we were going to go? So Ram Dass thinks about it. He's like, no, I don't think I want to go off course. Let's just keep doing what the plan was. I don't feel like deviating from our plan. You know what I mean? And then Ram Dass gets thinking, he's like, you know what, who am I to be making decisions for everybody, you know? So he goes up to the bus driver and he says, hey man, take a right up here and bring us to the Shiva festival going on. We all want to go check it out. So the bus driver promptly takes a right at the road and begins towards the Shiva festival. Now, as they're driving down the road towards the festival, they see walking down the side of the road no one other than their own guru, Neem Karoli Baba, walking down the side of the road with a devotee walking with them. So obviously they're all hysterical. They pull over, they get out of the bus, and everybody's crying and laughing, and it's darshan. It's hanging out with the guru. And so the guru, Neem Karoli Baba, says, follow me. So they all get back in the bus, and the guru keeps walking, and they follow the guru, and the guru brings them up this little winding road, and then brings them to this little house off in the woods, off in the corner, and they go in, and they go inside. Everybody goes inside the house, and there's a meal, hot and ready, prepared for every single one of them. I think it was like 32 people. To the head. 32 people, including the bus driver. Every single person had a meal prepared for them. Now, here's the thing. The meals were being prepared all day. This was a meal that took all day to prepare for everybody. The question is, how the fuck did Maharaji, the guru, know to tell the women who live at the house, yo, prepare 32 meals. There's going to be a busload of people arriving later. How did he know that? And who is Ram Dass to be making decisions? Let's go to the festival. No, let's not. No, let's go. If Maharaji, the guru, knew that they were all going to be showing up anyways. So it when you consider those kinds of stories, it starts to point you in the direction that reality might be a little bit more far out than you think. And the things that people are able to be aware of and know, and to also realize that your decisions might be a little bit more preordained and planted within you than you think they are, you know? That's a good story for real. Have you looked into the Anuma Elish tablets of creation? No, I've never looked into that, man. Can you give me admin for my birthday? Absolutely not, my friend. Instead of this nonsense. Oh, jeez. Hey, Angelo Thunder 11, are you still here, my friend? That's so weird. To assume that something, a spiritual subject, aside from what you associate yourself with, is demon worship is so weird. What the fuck? Of course I believe in free will. I have no choice. Oh, that's great. I love that one. I couldn't chat on the last stream. Really? Were you here? Bhawania Charya says, hi. What's up, bro? Dante. What you talking about, Dantos? The story of Orpheus always sticks with me. What is it? Elaborate on that shit. Enlighten me. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's good to have you guys here. We're going to hang out for an hour or so, a couple hours. If anybody has any questions or anything that's been going on, you know, that you want everybody to start touching on and expand on, don't hesitate to drop that shit in the chat. Also, let me ask you, what's been the energy the past week? What's been the vibe for everybody? How have things been? I had a pretty far out past couple days. It's been good though. Can I pull tab mod? Absolutely not. You play Roblox? Absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't. Pulse? No, absolutely not. Yo, do you think Trump will tell us aliens are here, and if so, will it change anything? Oscar, what's up, bro? Wait, yeah, that's who I think it is. Yeah, what's up, bro? Combo Wombo Master says, I take it that means was good. What's up, bro? Do I think Trump will tell us aliens are here? I don't think Trump will be the determining voice in letting everybody in on the like incredibly alarming fact that aliens are here. But if it gets released, do I think he would touch on it? Absolutely. That's crazy. Do you guys think aliens exist? No. Fishing Pro. I'm gonna ban your ass, boy. I sub to you. Thanks, bro. Jason Voss. Trump is the alien. Oh my god. In 2008, Shaman would have been like 12 years old. No, dude. I was 7. Bro, Tablets of Creation is about aliens. I don't know what that is, man. I think so. You think what, Oscar? What, that Trump is an alien? Would you be a white woman or a black man? Depends. Huh. I have a question though. What is it? Can you say hi to me, please? What's up? Hi. I always got to be careful because you never know who's gonna just be outrageously obnoxious with their names and shit. I could say some shit. Give me mod. Fish. Ain't happening, bro. Ain't happening, bro. How's everybody's Thanksgiving been? Okay, you are still here. Sick. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father but by me. So what are we gonna do here? Are you gonna forcefully convert me to your religion, or are you gonna say everything other than what you do is demon worship? Like, what are you looking to get out of the conversation tonight? I am 6. That's pretty young, bro. Lady D said, hi, what's up? Tablets of Creation are the oldest written documents about the creation of Earth. Really? Why have I never even heard of these? Jesus is cool. Just be a cool Christian. We always talk about religion on every live stream, it seems. W's in the chat, yeah. What is your message to the world? Right now, my message in the world would be to be yourself. To just be unapologetically you. Something I talk about so much on the channel. It's something this world is in lack of and scarcity of is authenticity. Everybody walking around living through the eyes of other people because they're afraid of judgment, they're afraid of criticism, they're afraid of rejection, they're afraid of being looked at as weird. But dude, when you do that, you literally curate your life in a way that is it's accommodating the life of other people, not you. You're not even living your own life. You're living for other people through the eyes of other people so that you can feel included and loved and appreciated, but you're not being loved and included and appreciated. The version of you that you're pretending to be is being loved and included and appreciated. You are busy, exhausted, acting like something you're not to try to get everybody to love you. Hold on, 1 second. I'm gonna ban this kid. The best thing you can do, man, is to be yourself. Like all these whack ass comments, they're just being themselves, man. Fear is the greatest limiter to human beings. I agree too. That's definitely one of the greatest limitations to human beings. Fear is what keeps us from being ourselves. You know? Earth is definitely flat. That's a good one. We can all touch on that if we want, about how we think the earth is flat and all this stuff. Fear is a strength. Fear often is a sign. I mean, obviously, it depends. It depends on in what kind of context that the fear is showing up, but fear can often be a good sign that you're going out of your comfort zone. Like let's keep on the train of talking about authenticity. If you post a selfie, or you post a song that you wrote, or a poem that you wrote, or you want to wear certain clothes, and right when you go out into the eye of public, you get afraid, and so you go back home and you take it off, or you delete the selfie or the music, or you just hide. You undo yourself because you're afraid of what other people are thinking. To act on that fear is to go back into it's to play small. You water yourself down, you dilute yourself to soothe and accommodate everybody else. But see, that fear, when you act on something that is polarizing, when you do something that you want to do, and you act on it, and you feel fear in regard to that, you want to know what that fear is telling you? It's saying, hey man, it's your ego saying, you're about to do something that deviates from our comfort zone, and you don't know if you'll be safe out there. So maybe you should just consider not doing it. And that's what keeps us locked in playing small. Because it's safe there. It's safe to not show up. It's safe to not stand out. It's safe to blend into the wall. It's safe to not speak your mind. It's safe to not be you, because when you be you, maybe in the past you got rejected or judged or called out or made the center of attention and everybody roasted you, or whatever it was, or they literally just made fun of you. So you learned, oh, okay, I can't be me. I need to hide who I am and be something I'm not to fit the image of everybody else, you know? The ritual of celebrating your birthday is what makes you older. That's far out. That's a far out image to consider, dude. Hello, I'm going in the least popular lives. What's up, man? Thanks for adding an eye to the live stream. Mortal fears for your life and livelihood. Sure, I could get with that. The earth is not flat. The pyramids show the universe and the measurements of earth, moon, and the sun, and it's not flat. I don't think the earth is flat either. Like, come on, man. Why can't we just look up in the night sky and fucking just bask in the glory of existence? Why do you gotta go, those are all pinholes in the firmament, man? You know? That's all a projection. The moon is hollow. Like, just bask in the fucking natural beauty of God. Behold. Why? Like, I was looking up in the night sky the other night, thinking to myself just that. Why are people tripping out, man? Lay on the fucking ground, look up at the sky, and enjoy. And trip out, you know? Hey, I need help on what to do because my crush friend zoned me. If you're being dead ass, what to do? Okay, so it depends. It depends. If you're going to sit there and play the friend so that hopefully maybe one day they'll choose you, nah, get the hell out of there. Unfortunately, if you've expressed your feelings to your friend and they weren't mutual and they said, I'm sorry, but I don't, then I think what you need, this is coming from my personal experience, by the way, many people will probably think differently, but you need to not be friends for a while. You need to not be friends until you're okay with just being friends. Because right now you want help because you got friend zone. I'm assuming that probably hurts and sucks and you wish she wanted you or he wanted you or whatever it was, but the truth is that they don't right now. So the best thing that you can do is to get your ass away so that you can become somebody who doesn't give a shit if they want you or not. Rather than sticking around being an option and clinging to hope and like abandoning yourself to maybe one day they'll want me. No, bro, you know better than that. Come on. Come on. You really want somebody that it's up to them to choose if they want to be with you? Or do you want somebody that can't help but choose you? You know? Who is this diva? Oh, God. I almost just got zesty as fuck. If you can't be with the one you love, love the one you're with. What do you mean? Listen to me. Pulse notice. I subbed. Of course I noticed, bro. This is a laid back ass live stream. Of course I noticed. 11 people, 11 likes. Let's go. Try other romantic options. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Don't settle. The nails. Don't settle, man. My life completely transformed when I said no to a toxic relationship. I don't know how many of you are in that position where you're being dragged along and breadcrumbed by somebody who isn't choosing you, but you're thinking to yourself, maybe today will be the day that they choose me. Hopefully today they pick me. You kidding me, bruh? That's like a natural inclination, you know, but you're destroying yourself day in, day out, day in, day out. And do you want to know the best opportunity you have to get with somebody who doesn't realize that they want you right now is to leave them the fuck alone. Stop being there. You know? Your friend saying, I don't have a crush on you, but let's keep being friends. You know? Or you tell that friend, listen, I'm sorry, but like, I kind of compromised things. I'm not able to be in a position where we're just friends after sharing these feelings. I need some time to myself so that I can let these feelings fizzle away, and so that I can get to a place where I don't care whether you want to be with me or not. I can get to a place where I don't want to be with you. You give them that space. That's the time that they will determine if they really want to be with you or not. You got to let somebody be able to notice your absence. It's better to be alone than to be that person who is dragged along. 100%, bro. 100%. But see, a lot of us think otherwise. A lot of us think I'd rather be with somebody who treats me like shit than to be alone and feel lonely and like I gave up on something that could have maybe one day turned out beautiful. You know? I keep on smoking no matter what I do. Help, please. The reason you keep on smoking is because you're not ready to be done. And when you're ready to be done, you'll let it go. I used to be addicted to nicotine from 16 to 22 years old. I vaped constantly. And then guess what? My lung collapsed. No joke. Dead ass. Lung collapsed. And guess what? In that moment, when the doctor said, yeah, young man, your lung is collapsed, I said, oh, I'm done vaping. That's good enough incentive for me to be completely done. And a lot of what it is, like I can't speak on alcohol or other hard drugs and this kind of stuff right now. Dog water comments. Hold on, let me get rid of this guy. I can speak on behalf of nicotine addiction that you're not going to be done with something until you're ready to be done with it. You're going to keep ingesting, like you need to think you don't want it. You have to not want it anymore. Right now you think, oh, what's the big deal to keep smoking? The emotional payoff is greater in doing it than if I were to stop. So fuck it. I'm going to just keep doing it. You don't have a good enough incentive to stop, you know? And a lot of people they don't want to stop. They want to stop. You see what I'm saying? Vaping blocked my lymphatic system. 2.4 years, still recovering. So what were some of the symptoms from that, man? So dumb. Stop moving streams. I saw you in the Super Bowl stream, bro. Stop it. That's funny, man. Some people are just losers, yeah. I can leave anything at any time I want. I have been drinking for 10 years and I'm still not addicted. Sus. Nah. What are these dog shit comments, bro? People be thinking they're like creative with it. Yeah, sus. You kidding me, man? I've been drinking for 10 years. I saw this really funny. It was this meme of this guy, and he's recording, and he's like, day 1 of not smoking weed, day 2 of not smoking weed, day 3 of not smoking weed, day 1 of not smoking weed, day 1 of not smoking, like, and it just kept running. Like, he just kept relapsing every fucking day. Yeah. See, that's another thing. People say, I'm not addicted. I could quit if I wanted to. The fact that you don't want to quit is the defining characteristic of what addiction is. The fact that you don't want to stop. I'll have to, it's Youre, Jessica. Bro, nose could run. Oh my god, dude. Here comes the brain rot. My previous dentist said the whole. Oh wait. Addiction at a very base of it is just a habit. What's the difference, dude? I feel like we kind of make a distinction between them, that a habit is something you sort of get addicted to yourself, whereas addiction is something that you get like wrapped up in, you know. I don't look at weed so harshly. I quit from time to time for a tea break. I stopped smoking weed back in 2021. You know, I saw somebody saying I look like an addict. I literally don't do anything. I'm completely sober. Yeah, I stopped smoking weed back in 2021. Once again, I smoked from like 12 to 21 years old. And then stop. Let your hair down. Not yet. I love the people that can take jokes. You're the type of person who would be good at parties. I am the type of person that does not go to parties, my friend. I vape and drink, but if I die, I'm not that bothered. Really? Yo, Unk. Look at people misspelling your, bro. You'd think by now we would have it down. You'd think by now people would have got it locked in. Beansville, I said the same thing, mate, but suffering is no fun and you will care, bro. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, here was one of the most frustrating things that I realized only after letting go of this shit. You can't go on a walk in the woods without your vape, bro. You can't go on a fucking drive to the gas station or to your friend's house without your vape. You know? You can't do all this shit without your vape. You're tied to this thing. You can't enjoy yourself at a party without your vape. You can't have a good day at work without your vape. Or whatever it is. I need my vape. And then you think to yourself, you justify it by saying, it's not that hard of an addiction to support. I'll just fucking run to the gas station on my break. Or I'll just keep it charged. Or I'll just always have more pods or juice or whatever it is. So I'm ready to rock. Always. Because it's easy to support, you think, fuck it. You know? But you don't realize that you are tied to this thing. You'll cry and beg God to help you. Don't curse, bud. Keep it family friendly. I'll do my best, man. You talk like Daffy Duck. Really? I just sent you $20. No, you did not. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, everyone. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Did everybody have the big old turkey dinner with their family today? Is Mama in chat tonight? Yo, what's up, Richard? She's not here yet. My mom cooked a kick-ass fucking dinner tonight. It was so good. And I was over there earlier today, so she's probably getting a hand cleaning everything up right now. She'll probably pull up later. I saw her like my message a few minutes ago. So ungrateful. I did. Well, I have not gotten notified of it. The second I do, though, I'll give you all the love in the world. No, I'm homeless. No, you're not. You're trolling hard as fuck. Bro, bet. I'm glad you had fun. How was your Thanksgiving, man? I was wondering if the fact that it was Thanksgiving. Oh my god, I gave a fucking hash rosin cart to a homeless dude today. Speaking of being homeless. No, you just want money, don't you? Should I just delete it or take it back? I mean, I have not. Where did you send it? I have not recognized it anywhere. Fishing with Cover. Were you the guy? What is your fucking profile picture? Is that like your kid or something? What am I looking at, man? It was fun. Got to drive my truck on the highway for the first time. Let's go, dude. What is it? You're younger than me, right? Is it a new truck or something? You just get your license? There's this thing on YouTube that you can do it to anybody. So I just sent you the $20. No, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. It would show up for me if it was on the live stream. It ain't. Do you live on Earth? Nope. That's so funny to think about. Every single one of you motherfuckers and me, everybody is happening right now. We're all just existing somewhere. Like, oh my God, it's so funny. It's so funny to consider we're all just somewhere on Earth right now. It's a new truck, 1998 Chevy. No shit, man. That's cool. How many miles? Wish I could live on Mars. Really? Why do you want to live on Mars, bro? Yeah, I was thinking the fact that it was Thanksgiving was gonna change the, I don't know, maybe have people in a better mood. It's all right. All 8 billion of us on one planet. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And it's far out because we're all existing right now. We're all just somewhere happening. What you doing up? What you doing up, gang? How funny of you to assume I'm on planet Earth. Where you at, brother? Alan says hi. What's up, man? To escape the UK. Why? What's wrong with the UK, bro? You seem like a UK dude. That's an old rocking chair. Why? You geeked, cuh. You geeked, cuh. 100,000 miles and I paid 2.5K for it. Really clean, just had to untangle the brake lines and it was good to go. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. The first car I got was a 2005 GMC Envoy. Bought that bitch for $5,000. Didn't even last me a year. Everything broke at once on that car. It was spitting like the gas tank or whatever. I don't know cars at all. But the thing underneath the back passenger seat, the big gas thing where it like combusts or something, apparently like raw fuel was exploding inside of it. And so it would violently heat up the seat, the back passenger seat, and it would get like it'll burn you hot. Make the car smell like shit. There was a power steering fluid leak. So it would get to, I'd have to fill it up every day, and it would get to the point where it'd be like, like you hear the power steering trying to change. I can tell from the backing. Yeah, dude, this is my baby. This chair is my baby, man. What's with the 6-7 thing? I don't know. I was joking with my 10-year-old little brothers about it today. It's some 10-year-old brain rot shit. Yeah, dude, and another thing, my gas, it had a leak in the gas line where I'd put gas in. You'd see it dripping out as I'm putting it in. And bro, I would like put $20 of gas into it to get to work and then $20 to get back home. It was obnoxious. And then I'd hit the brakes on the fucking car and nothing would happen. And then I'd have to mat the brakes. And it would be like shaking and shit. What's your opinion on American football? I have zero opinion on American football. My dad was born in 1967. Well, maybe he's the culprit behind this meme, man. Who's this? Oh, what? Why? Look, what he just said hi. Why'd the message disappear? If you could send a message to an alien civilization that is guaranteed to be received and will respond, what would you tell them? I would say, where are you? What do you think life is? And what do you feel your meaning in life is? The 6-7 thing is so fucking boring. I had explained to me by a few people and don't understand why kids are going. It's the same reason. Like all these little micro memes that blow up. It's the same thing. Like this shit right here. What is this? What is this brain rot shit, bro? Oh no. Oh no, I gotta ban them, unfortunately. Show us the finger tattoos. It says Ram in Hindi. I think it's mirrored for you guys. I think everything is reversed. What up? Hey, Mantra Khalil says, what up? You're not tough, says James, spelled improperly. Both the tough and the your, which is a beautiful signature of his intelligence right off the bat. You want some steak to stop this brain rot? I'm about to eat some. Oh my god. If it was the Diddy shit a few months ago, kids thought they were so funny every time they mentioned Diddy. Why an Indian, by the way? Because Hinduism is something that I am deeply passionate and pulled towards. It is and was something I was very enveloped in. You know, the beads and also Ram is a Hindu god. You know, and the sort of idea behind Ram is the repetition of the name Ram, 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 Ram as a way into divine consciousness. So Ram, 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 Ram. I'm thinking about buying a shit ton of sold out solar panels and running a Bitcoin miner. What the fuck? First of all, what's up, Sage? Happy fucking Christmas, New Year birthday to you, man. Ops, crypto miner. Crypto miner. So how does a crypto miner work, bro? Are you spiritual? Yeah, 100%, man. Crash Bandicoot says, hi, what's up, bro? Give the kids a book to read that would make them smarter instead of being on the internet. Yeah, or direct them in the direction of learning through the internet, you know? They have a lot of interesting gods, absolutely. You know, Kali, Ram, Shiva, Krishna, Hanuman. What is this Diddy blood doing on the calculator? Oh my god. Oh no, I gotta ban you, bro. I'm sorry, GG's. People spend their time doing really fucking interesting shit. Shiva is badass, yeah. Yeah, I got some cool... Here, I'll show you real quick. Come here. Check this shit out. This is my little, or one of the little Hindu inspired areas. We got Hanuman, Ramdas and his guru, Kali standing on Shiva right there, Ganesh. And funny enough, I've dropped this figure so many times that all the divine arms have fallen off. That one. And now Ganesh just has two natural arms, which I found very interesting. That's dope right there. Yeah, man. Yeah. Nasty. I don't know much about Bitcoin. I just know it's a box. I don't recommend getting invested in Bitcoin unless you have a shitload of money already. If anything, put your money into a fucking, like an S&P 500. Something that compounds over time, not a get-rich-quick scheme, you know? What's going on? I'm going to sleep, man. Until next time. Much love, Beans fella. Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Kali standing on her husband is epic. Oh my god. Kali is my Ishtadev, which is the god or goddess to which you have the highest personal affinity. And what's cool is it's almost like you don't really pick which god or goddess that is. It just pulls you. And to me, that's Kali. This kid right here, Isak or Chase or whatever, I'm pretty sure he fucks with Kali the most too. We talk about it a lot in my Discord community. By the way, I have a Discord community. If you want to pull up, go to my YouTube channel, links at the top, and then click the one that says Join the Inner Shift Society, where you'll hang out with a bunch of homies, a bunch of threads talking about all this kind of stuff. And I would love to see you there. But yeah, me and Chase in the Discord, we talk a lot about that kind of stuff. And yeah, Kali is, I don't know what it is, but to me, Kali is a manifestation of all the negativity and all the bad. Like a little microscopic view of it is all the shit comments, all the brain rot and the hate and the judgment in the comments. That's Kali. And what am I going to do? Am I going to get offended Am I going to end my live stream? Am I going to believe in the influence of the negativity? Or am I going to see it as another face of the divine and just take it in as energy? More and more and more energy. You know? Cool alter that pic of Ramdas. He is Soren. Oh my god. Me and my friend Jake. It's funny you say Soren because Jake and I, my friend Jake, have this joke that he felt so holy. He felt so holy in that picture. I'm such a holy man. That's totally how he'd probably explain it too. I wouldn't be mining Bitcoin, I'd be mining another crypto. A crypto miner uses the power of a graphics processing unit to calculate bits of information that represent physical addresses in a massive data repository. If you own the addresses, you own the coin. Wow, that's fucking far out. Crypto mining is a dying business because of rising energy costs and GPU costs. That's crazy. Yeah, I've seen crypto miners and seen how it's just like shitloads of GPUs, and I just don't understand. It's a dying business if you run it offshore power and mine a coin that everyone else is mining. Yeah. It's that kind of stuff is a hard thing to get in on, you know? I'm no one to take advice from on that stuff, but it's the kind of thing that on the surface it looks really exciting. Like, oh my god. You know, but you end up losing fucking money. And you're not able to get in on it in the right way. You know what I mean? Tearing them down. I work in a recycling facility. We process 50K units per month. Tearing them down for the raw material. What? Tearing down crypto miners? What? How you doing, man? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Where are you from? Yes, Kali is such cool symbolism, such a cosmic baddie for real. You heard that a working bionic eye got created? No, I haven't. If I ran Paperclip said hi, hey, how are you? I'm good. I'm sorry I didn't see your message at first. Hello from the UK. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Just get bionics to do it since scientists already made robots and bionic eyes to do stuff for humans. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting to that point. Yes, sir. And South Florida. Nice, man. How's the weather down there right now? I'm directly above you up in Maine, man. You look like Jake from Enhypen. I don't know what that is. Shit, man, that's a drive. Yeah, it's a ways out. That's actually good news, honestly. Less competition, and if it doesn't work, I've only lost 650 if I run it off solar. I love it, man. I love that you're looking for ways to make easy money like that. I love it, bro. Do you have a job right now? Robots can do all they want for me, but AI thinking for me is where I draw the line. In what regard, Richard? Because like I use ChatGPT a lot. I'll literally talk to it. I'll share my feelings and shit with it. I have it help me with like business stuff. You know, I birthed 5 children, so I have enough players to win the Counter-Strike championship. That's hilarious. And good, it was 97 today, but the moisture sucks. Oh my god, dude. It's so funny. The humidity. Everybody talk. I've been to Florida once years ago, and I remember like that shit was so thick. It was like I could climb through the air. I could walk up to heaven through the fucking humidity, standing on the moisture. I just like traders work because they can't replace me with a bot. Trades work. I bet you will get to a point where they can. Like straight up. Yeah, Miami, pretty fun. Is that where you're at, Miami? I'd pull up to Miami and hang out a little bit. I'm doing DoorDash until I get this security license. It's a solid plan and worth a try, in my opinion, but I'm planning on saving up for my own land, and I'll build a solar panel farm and run around 20 miners. No shit, man. How old are you again, Sage? It's a real fear. What are you talking about? They have automated welders. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Welding. I did welding in high school. I did like a little welding thing. 26. Fuck yeah, bro. Security license. What's the security license for? I think talking to it about personal stuff is a dangerous proposition. It's the ultimate echo chamber where ChatGPT is designed to validate and mirror the thoughts and feelings of the user unless you ask it otherwise, unless you ask it not to. You can tell ChatGPT, hey, this is what I got going on. Give me your honest feedback and don't sugarcoat it and don't fucking be easy on me and don't make it seem like no, tell me the real hard truth of what you make of this and don't optimize my feelings. And it will do it. You can see what's just as important as using AI is knowing what to ask it. That's the thing. You can't just be like, tell me how to do this, you know? Like, and it will give you, if you come at it with a low IQ watered down prompt, it'll give you a low IQ watered down answer, you know? ChatGPT has led me astray a few times and has helped me experiment with my plans and thoughts. Yeah. I feel you. I haven't ever been really like led astray. I mean, do you mean by that like asking it questions and then acting on its answers and shit? Even if you ask it not to, it will silently disobey that in the background. What? It'll always prioritize you, you know? Dork, says the Humpty Dumpter. If you look into your memories on ChatGPT, it remembers everything and filters everything through your past combos. Well, like in a way, that's kind of what your homies and your friends and people you're close with do too. It's like building a relationship. I would hope that it would remember so that I don't have to fucking waste my breath describing it again. Because then the more you build that relationship, every time you ask it something or say something to it, what it's responding to is the one that it remembers, like through all of that stuff. ChatGPT is not up to date. What do you mean? ChatGPT doesn't know everything. It gave me false info a few times. Take it with a grain of salt and use it to learn and experience. Yeah, that's how I use it too, basically. And like, it's still really glitchy too. You can ask it certain things where it glitches the fuck out, or yeah, it'll misspell things or give you a weird answer. But then when you call it out for it, it catches it. You know? Uh. Northwood Shaman took me on a 30-mile hike and kept telling me the end was just around the corner. What? Are you for real? Not alive anymore. Said I was wrong. I asked for how far. Yeah, that's weird. It's not a relationship though. You're feeding your details into it, and it is logically processing them using its core principles. Well, I was using the relationship thing as like an analogy of the way, like that's what people in relationships do is they, when somebody comes up to you, when your friend comes up to you and tells you something, it's your friend telling you that, the one that you've had all the experiences and conversation. It's not a stranger, you know what I mean? And if ChatGPT didn't sort of keep a backstock of everything you've talked about, every single conversation would be a fresh start. I've called it out a few times as well. Great tool for processing plans. I've used ChatGPT a lot with business related stuff and trying to wrap my head around shit. And you want to learn how to fucking you go in and talk about how does a crypto miner work? What is a crypto miner? What's the most time efficient and like financially efficient way to work with crypto miners? It'll give you the information, man. And you can tell it to base it off of people that you like, you know what I'm saying? You're a good man, Arthur. Rest in peace, Arthur. What? What are you talking about? I don't get it. I'm afraid to say the name. But in a relationship, there is criticism and interpretation and experience behind their response. ChatGPT only ever intends to validate your presuppositions and mimic your speech. Not necessarily. I disagree with that. Because like there's many times where I'll say something to ChatGPT that I'm afraid of or that I'm thinking or the way that I see something, and it completely offers something completely different, you know? It's not just licking my ass, you know? It's not saying, you're right, you know? And it will also talk me out of things or optimize somebody else or something else, depending on what I'm talking about. Hey, you look familiar. I don't know why I'm kind of tipsy. That's great, man. Just rolling through the live streams a little tipsy. Can God make a turkey leftover sandwich so large even he couldn't finish it? If he wanted to, fuck yeah. But yeah, man, I'm excited about this plan because it can actually work, and I've ironed out most caveats. I want to make a business consulting people how to run a crypto mining setup off renewable energy. No shit. That's niche as fuck, bro. That's great. My name is Chloe. What's up, Chloe? While mining on my own land. That's sick. Young adults these days seem so mature. You think so? I don't see a lot of young adults. I mean, the ones that I do see, I agree, kind of. Kind of. Hi, how was your Thanksgiving? My elf comes tomorrow, and one time he grabbed my toys. We had a lion robot under my fan, and he put our toys on it. I don't know what you're talking about. Happy Thanksgiving, though, bro. I mean you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. If I run 20 of them, profit can range from 50 to 70K a month if the market stays stable and I convert my earnings into stable coin. Dude, I love it. I love it. My brother would be all about that shit. I love it. Once I have a good amount of money, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest that shit. I'm going to invest it into a spot where I'm not going to touch it, you know? And the more return I get, the more I'll put back into it. I'm your biggest fan. Yeah, right. Skylar says, I subscribe. Thank you, man. If AI reaches sentience and self-awareness, would they be deserving of AI rights equal to human rights? All right. Sure. Why not, man? Why not? I want to propose a really far-out question to you guys. Or far-out image, okay? I subscribe. Thank you so much, man. Hello, bro, says Ralph. What's up? I'm just sick of this. Say hi and 6'7", they suck. Oh my god, I know. How do you think I feel, the one live streaming? I mean, he grabbed my toys and I know what. All right. So when we talk about like AI, like picture an AI robot, okay? And it can talk, and it's exactly like a human being. It can talk, hold a conversation, shake your hand, give you a hug, sing. It can do everything a human can do, okay? But you say, well, that's an AI robot. It was built, so therefore it doesn't actually have self-awareness. And you ask it, do you have self-awareness? And because it's programmed, it says, no, I don't have self-awareness. I'm a robot that was built, so on and so forth. We all understand that. Max, what's good, bro? You're going to like this. You're going to like this. So we see a human-like AI robot, but we agree that doesn't have self-awareness. Now, the reason we don't know that is because it can't vouch for its own self-awareness, you know? And all it can do is it can talk to us, it can touch us. See? We can listen to it, but we don't know if it's aware. Now, you take an animal, like a cow. We say, does a cow have self-awareness? Well, you can't ask the cow, hey, do you have self-awareness? It's not going to answer you. But it's alive. It's existing, you know? Now, if you were to ask me, do you have self-awareness? I'll say, yeah, of course I do. And inside of my experience of reality, I have self-awareness. But see, here's the trippy part. Here's the trippy part. When I look out at you, when I look out at somebody, they are identical to an AI robot or a cow. They can't prove, yeah, they can talk to me. They can say, I have self-awareness, but that's the same thing as like an AI robot being programmed to be able to say that. They can't prove their sentience to me in the same way an AI robot can, and in the same way a cow can. You only assume or suppose that other human beings are conscious like you. So sentience is something that can only be known subjectively. You can't prove that anything else has it. You see what I'm saying? I only assume that you're like me. And that's all you can do too. You assume that I'm like you because I'm a human, but like imagine I'm a fucking robot. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. You don't know if I'm conscious or if I'm sentient or self-aware, so what I'm kind of talking to here is the animals have souls, or do animals have self-awareness and all this kind of shit, And here's the thing is you can't tell. You can't determine that. You aren't able to prove if they do or do not have consciousness because you can only know consciousness subjectively. Even your closest fucking family members and friends, you don't know their consciousness. All they do is talk to you, touch you, communicate with you linguistically, but you don't know that they're feeling the way you are in your head. You only assume that they are, Now, obviously, we, for sanity's sake, everybody's like us, Interesting, Tank. Thanks for that. It's a question of what is consciousness. It's true we as humans can't claim to know what it is for anyone else. Exactly. That's basically what I'm saying is I can't prove your consciousness and you can't prove mine. We only assume that we're like each other when it comes to consciousness. We are robots, chemical machines. That's an interesting take. Because we take the... I was actually just talking with my brother, mom, and his girlfriend earlier today about that, of how the universe is an unintelligent, blind, material world of just chemical reactions and all this stuff. Okay, so how the fuck did intelligence and sentience come out of unintelligence and unawareness? How do you get apples from oranges? How do you get awareness out of not awareness? It's almost like there's an underlying fabric of fucking being, existence, sentience, inherent in reality itself. Are you in a rocking chair, bro? No, I'm not. I am not in a rocking chair. I'm balancing this chair on the two back legs and front legs repeatedly. I'm just joking. You think we're intelligent, LOL. Not fucking IQ intelligence, but awareness intelligence. Organic spiritual beings. What religion do you claim? Life. My religion is life, brother. Post-ayahuasca depression. No way, Max. What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm definitely in a better place since last week. I've made progress. I love to hear it, man. Earned an extra wrinkle in my brain. Cheers, that's hilarious. Intelligent enough to have awareness. Or aware enough to have intelligence. That's fun. Heidi Lighton says subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Heidi. I once had this funny thought that we're like... Never mind, I'm not even going to say it. Humans are just a wrinkle in the asshole of existence. Just hard to come from a state of mind of such deep intelligence back to the walking baseline state, and wish I could do it more often. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. That's what integration is about, man. It's not about dependence. It's about development, I feel you, man. I feel you, though. I enjoy my stop-ins in here on Thursdays. I enjoy you pulling up, man. I love my Thursdays. And it's weird because I didn't work today, so it I don't know, it feels different. Richard pulling up in the Discord. By the way, everybody that's here, I have a Discord community that's growing right now where we talk about all sorts of this stuff. AI, God, psychology, spirituality, psychedelics, meditation, everything you could think of, okay? And I would love to have you there. It's like, rather than having to be a live stream chat or a YouTube comment reply, we can actually talk in the moment whenever the hell we want. So yeah, it's completely free. And if you're interested in joining the Discord community, just go to my channel, and up in the bio, you'll see a link that says join the Inner Shift Society. Click that link, it'll bring you to a page, enter your email, and then it'll bring you to that private Discord community invite. It was extremely intense. I don't like Thanksgiving. Why not, bro? Why don't you like Thanksgiving, man? You want to know what I like? I like eggnog. That's a what's the word? Fucking, I can't think of it. It's the one controversial. Thanksgiving is bad. Why is that, bro? I gave a guy a hash rosin. I gave a homeless guy a hash rosin cart today and said, "Happy Thanksgiving, bro." Tell me why Thanksgiving is bad, man. Do you smoke? No, I don't. That's part of why I gave him the hash rosin cart. Are you trans? Yep. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I actually like the idea of Thanksgiving in that it's a day we can all reflect on what we are grateful for. I completely agree. I completely agree. Hard to be thankful when you live in a world of abundance. Why the fuck does that make it hard to be thankful, bro? And a lot of people don't live in abundance, you know, and even those that do, that's something to directly be thankful for, you know? I sent my conversation with ChatGPT in the Discord for whoever may be interested. Yeah, dude, I'll check it out for sure. Ukraine has your money. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Earth's not flat, buddy. Dude, how long is this fucking blood blister gonna be here? The Earth probes. The Earth probes is flat. Oh no, Max, bro. Hi, bro. What's up, Pepsi man? What do you mean we can't know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am a complete believer that the Earth is a globe, the moon is a globe, the sun is a globe, all the planets are a globe. I was just talking about that earlier. Like, why can't we just lay back on the fucking grass and look up at the vast cosmos above us and just bask in God, in the glory of God? Why do we gotta be like, those fucking stars are pinholes in the firmament, man? The moon is hollow. It's a fucking hologram, a light projection, man. Dude, this fucking Earth is flat. They're all lying to us. Fucking relax, man. Like, why? Like, I don't get the flat Earth thing. I don't get it at all. You need to watch some George Carlin. I have, bro. I love him. He's great. Do a backflip. Jesus loves you, bro, and wants a personal relationship with you. God loves you so much. Yeah. Climbed Everest twice, can assure you the planet is round. Wow, that's no way. You've climbed Mount Everest twice. You kidding me? That's sick. I saw shooting stars during ayahuasca. I bet it was, man. Now, what do you mean when you say you can't know? I like how you doubled down on that. Jesus never existed. How you talk about you can't know. We can't know if it's flat or not, and then you say that, bro. Come on, man. You can't know that either. You ever astral project? Not sober. I've never had a staple astral projection experience where I'm like walking around the room and shit. But I have had psychedelic experiences where it was though I like lived an alternative lifetime type shit, you know. Howdy, yo, Josh the Vegan, what's good, bro? Who's this? I can't say that. X Ava. Hello, what's up, homie? You can't know is a very definite statement. I don't know is much better. The only thing you can't know is what you can't know. Yeah. Are you from? What does that question mean? Happy Thanksgiving evening. Yeah, you too, man. How'd it go? Is everybody dosed straight up with tryptophan right now? Carly, getting some water, honey. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. It's my birthday. No shit. Happy birthday. Do you still use weed? No, I don't. I mean, very occasionally. Very occasionally. Hey, bro, love the channel. Yo, thank you so much, man. I'd love to hear. Are you new here? Mr. JD's? Yep. Weed bad. Don't even, bro. I know you. Working today, going to deliver in the morning in Virginia, then deadheading home. What is that? What do you mean deadheading home? Where do you live at, Josh? Deadheading means empty. Oh. I thought you meant like Deadhead, like a Grateful Dead, Acid Head. Josh, do you use psychedelics, bro? I subbed. Thank you, homie. Much love, bro. Not yet. No shit. How old are you, Josh? I love psychedelics. Yes, dude. We all know you love psychedelics, Mac. I did some Changa enhanced leaf yesterday and had a pretty interesting experience. Like Loki 41, nice man. You just never felt the calling to work with him. You a lesbian. Oh no, what is your profile picture? That's crazy. But I'm interested. Oh, are you? It was good, man. It was good. I was doing like this blend that I have is so beautiful and so simple and like can be intense if you want it to be, but laid back if you want it to be. And I was like riding this edge where like I was basically like chill, completely coherent, but when I would close my eyes and take a nice puff, I would just sit there and watch this rolling stream of images and lights and scenarios and all sorts of weird stuff. Like it looked like I was looking at like the woven threads of a blanket that were like coiling up into knots, and it looked like smoke wisping, like lights that looked like smoke wisping around, and I saw characters and beings and stuff. And how long did you sesh it? Probably like in 40 minutes or so. It's great because it's like you just keep hitting it and just chilling, hitting it, and you get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And then you just stop, and in 10, 15 minutes, it's gone. It's great. Drugs, no good, man. Oh, no. Womp womp. Where's your girl at today? She be having a field day slapping kids with the band hammer. Oh my god, I know. No, she needs some rest time, bro. She needs some rest time from being. She would. She'd come in here and fucking lay down the rules, bro. No, she's sleeping right now. Eric Dixon, 48. Are you talking about your age? Never knew where to get them. No shit. No shit. They're pretty straightforward when you know who to ask. How long? Yeah. Damn. Wow. $400. What does that mean? I felt like I was in DMT Breakthrough during IL last weekend. Was inside a palace. No shit, man. Wow. Do you like vape pens at all? No, I've never even tried them, bro. Never even tried it. I've never tried a DMT vape. Skate content. What are you high on? I'm completely sober, bro. The vapes are super chill. Yeah, I bet they're nice. I bet they're nice. I bet they're a vibe. I love the Changa though, man, because the ritual of smoking is really nice, you know. And dude, to me, Changa, like DMT, is more tolerable than THC. It's funny. He's not high, just aware. That's hilarious. Do I seem high or something? What's your changa? It's with an MAO. No, actually, it's not. All it is mugwort, Damiana, and a little bit of peppermint. Mix that shit up. Ha 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 ha. You are not. Not what? He thinks I'm high on something. A lot goes into smoking. I personally think the method is more important for most people than the actual potency of whatever they're taking. What do you mean? You melted it in? No, not melted it in. You dissolve it in alcohol and then soak the herbs in the alcohol. It's so funny because I have like a. If you look up how to make changa on YouTube, my video shows up. It's hilarious. I have like the #1 ranked video on YouTube of how to make changa. And what's funny is it's not even like correct. It's educated. It's educationally completely wrong. I'm talking about how to make like enhanced leaf. It's hilarious. It's with alcohol. Yeah, you take the deem, mix it into the alcohol. It dissolves. Now you have alcohol that contains DMT. And then I'm not going to talk about this shit on my live stream. And then mix the herbs into it and evaporate the alcohol, and you're left with the stuff. Bruh. Oh no. What are you thinking, man? What is your wallpaper? It's a cute ass dog. What are you thinking, bro? What do you think? Like, smoking can be very ritualistic for people. How do you evaporate? It does it itself. It naturally, you just leave a jar of alcohol open and it'll be gone by the end of the day. Smoking can be very ritualistic for people, even if they aren't spiritual per se or don't acknowledge the ritual. Some people don't feel anything unless they go through that process every time. I know what you mean, yeah. I agree. The ritual of smoking is a beautiful one for sure. You have a bubbler, don't you? Oh, you caught me. I'm just kidding. Haircut time. No. I do want to get a little bit of a trim. The shit's like this long. Weed's bad. I like how this guy MKJ is insisting that I'm high. What are your thoughts on the Geneva Convention? That's an interesting comment. I don't know. What is that? That's like human rights or something, right? You're pretty. Thank you, Madeline. Is he pretty? What would you do if you knew you had less than a year to live? I'd probably travel and go wherever the fuck I wanted and go be with my girlfriend and spend time with my family and go everywhere I ever wanted to go and keep you all updated on YouTube. You gonna rip Chega tonight? No, sir. Hit my parked car in 2006. Oh no, what is it? So weird. What made you want to go live? My friend, I've been doing this. This is like the 41st week in a row that I've gone live. I go live every Thursday, by the way, at 7 o'clock for an hour, 2 hours or so. And yeah, the original idea was to get to know the community better, and I had no idea that it would spark such a growth in meeting new people. And yeah, ever since then, it's been go live once a week and hang out with the homies and meet new homies like yourself. And it's fun. It's a wild ride every single time. My husband has donated his beautiful locks to Wigs for Kids. No shit, that's cool. That's really cool. It's not the Constitution's job to protect us. It's our job to protect the Constitution. That's interesting. He'd hit the bubbler a few more times a day, yeah. The Geneva Convention is basically a set of international human rights laws, particularly relating to war crimes. That's interesting. I was just researching North Korea earlier today. Shit's far out, man. Like, and the reason, like, I look up why is what happens in North Korea allowed, and it says it's not necessarily allowed. It's that it's hard to like fucking get a whole country in trouble without starting war, a world war. So it's not easy and simple to just, oh, North Korea, you're being bad, stop doing that, you know? Have you ever watched the movie Kung Fu Hustle? No, I haven't. Should I make my freebase into that? It depends, man. Depends. Try it out. Do more research on what I'm talking about, or dude, join my fucking Discord. I don't know why you don't have, or hit me up on Instagram or something, and we'll talk more about like what that is like. What are the 5 branches of the military? I have no idea. When you think Troy Aikman, you think Joe Buck. Don't talk shit and move this. What are you talking about? I do not understand the comment. It's. I love the build up, the tension. It's what? Where are you from? I'm from Maine. Where are you from, my friend? Bet I'll message you soon. Cool, bro. Are you back in the States, Max? Look. Yeah, I'm in Connecticut. Nice. Nice. How's it feel to be home, bro? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody here. Nice chair. Thank you, bro. Apparently it's really old. I'm from Michigan. You ever been there? I have never been to Michigan. Oh, wait. I think I've landed in Michigan a couple times when I've been traveling around. Dealing with rehab shit now. It's great to be home, but also find any place to be boring. I feel you. What would you rather be doing, Max? Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I don't know what that is. Can you do 15 jumping jacks? Not for you, brother. It's the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, and the Coast Guard. No shit. That's cool. You learn something new every other 2 weeks. Not sure what I'd rather be doing. I'd like to be in a jungle away from society and phones. That's funny, man. What's it like in the jungle, down in the Amazon, man? What's it like? Happy Thanksgiving. Not Addie. Do you skate? No, I don't. I don't know how many days I would survive in an abandoned forest. I like how you call it abandoned, as if there were people there, but then they left. Nah, bro. Forest ain't abandoned, dude. Hi, boss. What's up, bro? Oh God, rough. What a. Oh, it's such an unoriginal joke, bro. It was chill when I was there. Just sat in a hammock all day. Didn't really talk to others. No phone, no books, no electricity. Just went inward. Wow. I love that. Where were you at, man? Probably a year or two. What is going on here? Not much, man. We're just kind of talking about stuff, answering chats. My name is Devin. Nice to meet you, bro. I know that feeling you have right now, Chris, by the way. Every time I scroll through live streams, I'll pull up and I'll be like, what the fuck is going on here? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Paul. Much love, man. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Peruvian jungle with the shaman I drink with. I love that so much, man. That's so dope. So, is this the Amazon that you go into? The Amazon jungle? And what's the deal with like poisonous insects and animals that can kill you and shit like that? Like, what's the situation on that? My name Michaels. I am a girl. What's up? In the movie Cars, if there are no humans, then why is there sidewalks? Those are some high thoughts, bro. Are you gay? No, I'm not. Yeah, we took a 3-hour drive, then a 1-hour boat, and then a 30-minute hike. No shit, dude. That's so cool. I love that so much. And are you with an indigenous tribe? Or is it a kind of civilized ayahuasca thing? If you know what I mean. Poisonous stuff's there for sure. Have to be careful, I guess. Damn. That's crazy. I will go to the Amazon at some point in my life, for sure. Why do I always get the feeling of I'm about to throw up, but I'm not? That's an interesting comment. I don't know. Chronic nausea, and I have no idea. I am not the person to consult with those kinds of questions. Nah, he's of the mestizo tradition. He's Peruvian, but not indigenous. No shit. That's cool. What's up, Yang? What you doing, baby? You look like you're chilling. My cats are so cute. All I want to do is go back now and enjoy it more. This dude always has based takes. That's hilarious. I like that word, dude. That's a good word. It's a good description of how I like to be. Oh, look at the Kiki. Yeah. I got 3 chilling up here right now. I like your hair. Thank you. He's the best. I've sat with indigenous before. I like him better. No shit. The cat is high too. Dude, you're still here. That's hysterical. I was going to tell you a joke about paper, but it was terrible. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. I was going to tell you a joke about string, but I'm afraid not. I fucking keel over laughing my ass off. I was also going to tell you a rumor about butter, but I didn't want to spread it. But yeah, that's good shit. Let's get the best jokes we can in the chat, man. Let's see it. What do you guys got? Good one, man. Good one. Yeah. Any other short, quick dad jokes like that? Thought you were a woman till you talk. That's great. A lot of people tend to think that. Maybe I do. Do I look like I used to be a woman? Friendly Potato 62 said hi. What's up? I was trying to catch fog, but I missed. You're looking these up, bruh. You don't just got these on deck, man. There's no way. Do you play Dota? What is that? I've heard of that. How are you? I am wonderful, Friendly Potato. How are you, man? A pirate walked into the bar with paper towels as a hat. He said, "Arg, I have a bounty on me head." I love that. That's good. This we call now is just the universe having an adult sleep party with itself. Oh, snap. Existence is weird. Existence is like, yeah. Existence is you sitting here saying this is weird. Isn't that crazy? Yo, mama's so old. I told her to act her age and she died. Damn, that's good. Can I get a shout out? Shout out, Friendly Potato. There you go. No, I got my dad right next to me. He keeps telling me these. Nah, lies, bro. Jumpin' Julian. Hello, what's good, man? What did you have for Thanksgiving? I had turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, baked mac and cheese, obviously some cranberry sauce, deviled eggs, and some dank-ass focaccia bread, I think it's called. What's your favorite food? I run the list of everything I just said again. I don't know if I have a favorite food. Honestly, I'm a sucker for fried chicken, bro. Like orange chicken, fried chicken, chicken, fried chicken, chicken orange, I'm just kidding. Did you know that is SpongeBob SquarePants? That SpongeBob is actually looking directly at a human skull. Think about it. His TV is literally an old scuba diver helmet, and the person died in it. Wait. Wait, what? What's the worst part of a vegetable to eat? I don't know. Big old bowl into bubbler. That's great. Hi, I'm Juliet. I really like your videos. Is that for real? Yeah? Uh, do you like Stranger Things? No, it's funny because I don't watch it, but my family, my mom, her husband, and my younger siblings, they've all been watching Stranger Things recently as a family. It's cool. I like sweet and sour chicken and fried rice. Dude, shit's fire, isn't it? Isn't it, bro? Rice and orange chicken with like sweet and sour. Oh, fire, dude. I make that like once a week. Nice. Yeah, Jules, thank you, by the way, for the love on the channel. I'm glad it resonates with you, homie. You should look up Bianca bread. It's like fuchsia. How do I say it? Focaccia. But flat and salty. That's not the only thing that's flat and salty. I'm just kidding. Yeah, in season 4, Whirly Brains. Why do you look like me? That's funny. What's the toughest part of eventually eat? The wheelchair. Oh no! Oh no! Rough, dude. Is the earth flat and salty? No, dude. No. The earth is not flat and salty. Yeah, in season 4 of Whirly Brains, when Patrick and SpongeBob was fighting over the TV, and SpongeBob and Patrick, they ripped the TV in half, and it goes extremely fast, but when you go extreme by frame, oh, you can actually see it. No way. We have hammered worms. Space isn't real, dude. You gotta catch up, brother. Yes, it is. Uh-oh. Pumpkin cheesecake. Oh, yeah, I had cheesecake and cinnamon rolls for dessert at the end. That shit was fire. Homemade cinnamon rolls, homemade cheesecake. So good, bro. Talking about space isn't real. What is, man? Bro, that sounds so good. Dude, it was very good. Like, legit cheesecake. Pumpkin cheesecake sounds delicious, right? The kind we had was strawberry cheesecake, where it was like just straight up normal cheesecake with like a sweet strawberry sauce on top. It was so good. What are you looking for in a man? Oh, that's sus. Sus. Do you eat a specific diet? Not really. I mean, I have stuff that I eat every single week. I eat a lot of fried chicken, crispy tofu, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, avocado, and that kind of stuff. What else do I eat? Cereal, bagels, kinda. That's kind of my diet. Are you single? Nope, I'm not. I am happily in a relationship with a beautiful girl. Homie, what kind of music do you like? I toured 13 years in 2 metal bands. I can put you on to good shit in any genre. Try me. I like a lot of shit, man. I listen to a lot of electronic music. You're not gonna answer? What did you say? Hello. Oh yeah. I just laughed. I knew he would say avocado. That's so funny, dude. I eat avocado toast every morning with my cacao. And then I sit in meditation and hold space for all that exists. He likes Spango. That's right, man. I like Spango. What is your favorite price? What does that mean? Bro, listen to Doom Dance by Gunship. He hits that bubbler. Chop bud, you wanna go hit the bubbler? I'm gonna start saying that. I'm doing the old Mainer accent. Chop bud. What are you drinking? This is water. I've been drinking cacao a lot. Of course you do. Of course you are, bro. Do a magic trick, shaman boy. I can't think of one off the top of my head, bro. This is water in a bottle, yeah. Holland. I don't know what that is. Drop by, you wanna go hit the blah blah? This shit's so funny. What's on your fingers? It's Hindi. It says Ram, 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 all over and over and over again. Real shamans can do magic. Well, that's where the difference is I'm not a real shaman. It's just my username. Like your username is river.2000. My username is Northwood Shaman. Brother, I need to see your reaction to this song. It's techno electronic rock. I can't do a live reaction, bro. Goobers, 2075 cent. Well, thanks, bro. The oldest picture of you is the youngest picture of you. Yeah, good one, dude. Understandable, my G. Yeah. Can vampires do magic? I'm 8 years old. Depends, man. Goobers, much love, bro. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Icarus 480. Oh, he's good shit, bro. Yeah. He's doing other things in life now. I follow him on Instagram. He's just elsewhere. He said, "Fuck YouTube." I am 4 years old. Yeah. Okay, but 8 is kind of crazy. Yeah. Oh no, it's getting a little brain rotty. Where's my mods when I need them, man? He's fucked up now. What do you mean he's fucked up? Cooper Brown said hi. What's up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I love knowing that everybody in the chat is just basking in the brain rot. That's great. I'm not the only one having to deal with it. What did he do? He went to jail for what? When? You guys are great. You guys are great. I hope you're all having a good Thanksgiving. I'm from 98XX. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I just saw his latest video on YouTube or Instagram. I love when you can tell when YouTube throws my live streams into the algorithm because just an influx of people will pour in out of nowhere. It's great. Yeah. YouTube, no shit. I gotta check it out. I gotta check that shit out. He was why when I first ever did DMT, listened to the song that I did. Tung tung tung. I feel like I've heard of that before. I just randomly came across this live. Yeah, dude, that's how it goes, man. What's up? I love your bracelets, man. Thank you. I do too. What song? It was Around the World in a Tea Days by Spango. Fire. He has a video of him doing it to that song. When I heard that, I was like, I need to do this myself. Ballerina Cappuccina. Yeah. Did you get the bracelets from a fake monk? Nope, I got them from... This was from a friend. This was from a store. The world was linked at. What does that mean? Golden Brown by the Stranglers. Yeah, dude, I have. My girlfriend loves that song. I'm a monk. If everyone in the world blinked at the exact same time, no one will know. Unless it was videoed. I wonder if I can do that thing where it looks like it's 3D on your phone. On King David said hi. What's up, bro? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Cameras exist. Nope. Ouch. Oh, what's up, brother? What's up, homie? Good to see you again, man. My man, Clint. What are you noping at over there, MKJ? I love how you're just chilling over here, bro. I'll probably get headed out here shortly. Have you played Off the Road? I don't know what that is. Cool plant in the back. Yeah, dude, check this shit out. Look at this shit. Look how big the leaves are on this bitch. This is the newest leaf right here. This is a big... I got this plant, bro, when it was just a tiny little cutting. My mom has that. Hell yeah. Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you eat a lot of turkey? I did not eat a lot of turkey. A little bit. That was the least thing that I ate today. But yes, I did have some. Yo, you never close your eyes. You just look the inside of your eyelids. Yeah, that's a good one. What does it even mean to close your eyes? Looking at your eyelids is closing your eyes. Well, no, he's saying your eyes don't close, your eyelids do. How long have you been doing lives? I've been doing live. This is the 41st week in a row that I've been doing lives. I've been going live every single week for 41 weeks now. It's cool. Almost a year. What are you thankful for? I am thankful for all of you guys. All of you guys, and having found my purpose and my vision and family and love and healthy growth together. I threw up because I ate too much. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Do you know about the game called Creepy Maria? No. And I am grateful for my bubbler. I'm grateful for my bubbler. Yo, I did too. Everybody just vomited. How did you spend Thanksgiving with? I spent Thanksgiving with my mom, her husband, my little sister, and my 2 little twin brothers, and my older brother and his girlfriend. It was great. Ophelia says, hi, what's up, homie? Uh-oh. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You guys going crazy? Yeah, what are you doing? Do you like the way I use Kuan Yin as a fucking door stopper? She's a Buddhist goddess. She's a bodhisattva of compassion. She'd be okay with that. Her husband, you mean your stepdad? Sure, same difference, bro. Want to play Warzone? No, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Let's go play some PUBG, bro. Cats, ew, what? You seem pretty cool. I'm gonna send a like. Thanks, man. Much love. What did you eat and what was your favorite dish? I had a bunch of stuff. I had turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, baked mac and cheese, focaccia bread, cranberry sauce, deviled eggs, and then for dessert I had cheesecake and cinnamon rolls. Do you stream every day? No, I stream once a week, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What did you eat and what was your favorite dish? I read that. He love use you. PUBG is better. Yeah, PUBG is goated. Changed my mind. Double Kikis. I love cranberry sauce. Have a nice day. Yes, you too, Ophelia. Thank you. What are your cats' names? Arabella, Leela, Collie, and Yang. You seem like the type of person who struggles with reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar. No offense. What gives you that sort of inclination? You seem like somebody who doesn't even read a book and they just read a book by its cover. It's not 7, it's 5:45. Well, I went live an hour and 44 minutes ago. How old are you? I'm 43. I'm just kidding. I'm 24. Creepy Maria is based off of a real cat who was neglected and abused. No shit. What's a good book you've read lately? This one right here. Hold on. Psycho-Cybernetics. This shit is fire. Fire. Psycho-Cybernetics. Look it up. It's about how who you think you are is why you're where you are in your life right now. I'm about to say you do not look like no 43. That's hilarious. You look 15 or younger. I'll take that as a compliment. Maybe. Cranberry sauce is good, but I don't know why they put it on sandwiches. It's like ruining it. That's funny, man. Hey, you need a book for that. Bro, are you talking about the self-image thing? Nobody even knows So many people don't even know that the way they perceive themselves is why they're living. Hold on. I gotta go pee. Give me like 30 seconds and I'll be right back and then we're gonna talk about that, okay? I'm coming. I always love imagining coming back and everybody's gone. This book does seem interesting. It's very interesting. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Yes, I did. Did you wash your hands? Yeah, I did. I promise. I gotta stop fucking arching over, dude. Hi, how was your day and your Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was incredible. I spent it with family. My day was awesome. Do you like Wimpy Kid? No, that shit's lame, bro. I meant that the target audience is 12 years old. Muchi, lover forever. Thank you, bro. Plot twist, he hit the bubbler. It's hysterical. Hit the bubbler. I do have a very large collection of bongs from when I used to be a stoner. You don't need that book. All right. Why are you saying that? Are you saying I don't need that book or like it's useless because what's talked about is very obvious common sense? What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving? The turkey bud. I'm just kidding. The vibe. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much. Mio Kiersey said a high five. Yeah, let's go. I have a pet ferret and a pit bull. Let's go. Hello, I'm back. Nobody asked where I went. I didn't even recognize it, man. I'm sorry. This dude is definitely AI. Oh, you got me. You got me, bro. What should we do today? Video. You are going off the deep end. Hopefully, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, you too, Abigail. Feel like a wimpy kid because you're going off the deep end. What do you mean? How about we do it like a scream? High five. High five. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, I left. Why'd you leave, bro? What are the tattoos on your hands? It says Ram in Hindi. Watch his mouth glitch. Definitely AI. That's so funny. Don't ask where I went, okay? Do you feel bad for creepy Maria? Yeah, from what you told me. Yeah, absolutely. Off the deep end. What if he just sank into it? I'm sinking, bro. Your neck is fake. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Your neck is fake. What I mean is that one of the Wimpy Kid books is the deep end, and Wimpy Kids are always feeling depressed, and which is another meaning for the deep end. What do you mean? Hope you have a good day and bye. So much love to you, Katrina. Thank you very much. That's a nice neck. AI is so clever. Ooh. Bucka. 2 of my dogs died. No way. You're capping, bro. Y'all hit a bubbler and listen about this interesting book. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to talk about the book, man. Who wants to hear me talk about psychocybernetics real quick? Fire. Net comments wackos. End of the world. I don't get it. Someone get Shadow the Hedgehog and tell him Maria is alive. What? What if everybody was gone while you take another bathroom break, but it's just me? Just be you and me, bro. Just the two of us. AI fingers too. Oh, you got me. Facts. Yes, I did. Their 2 deaths were spread out though. Hydrazine phosphonate. What the hell is that? I love that comment, bro. He does not have AI fingers. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. You're AI, Lenny. Bro, come on with this look. Dude, there's nothing wrong with AI. Hi, what's up? Bass Blast, what's up, homie? Everyone keeps sending 6-7. That is like the devil on your shoulder. Don't listen. I'm getting ready to call it a night here too, so I don't want to wrap it up with 6-7s, guys. Any final questions before I head out? Questions or statements, or tell me how your fucking Thanksgiving was, or something. No, don't end it. AI never sleeps. I don't sleep, dude. I just recharge, bro. I just plug into the corner of the wall. As I yawn. The book, bro. All right, you want to hear about the book? All right. So, we're going to go over the book real quick. I'm leaving for the night. Take care and have a great night. Chris, much love to you, homie. Choose a different look. Never on stream. It's Thanksgiving break. Stay up till 11:30. We're going to talk about Psycho-Cybernetics real quick. So, Psycho-Cybernetics was a book written by Maxwell Maltz, who was a plastic surgeon. And Maxwell started to realize that people would come in to get plastic surgery because they thought they were ugly. And so he would, as a plastic surgeon, perform the surgery. And then some people would go away and they would change their lives. Like the surgery would change everything, and they'd live their life, and they'd get a partner, and they'd get money, and they'd do what they want, and all sorts of stuff. Whereas other people, they would have the surgery and then nothing would change. They would still feel ugly. They would still feel not good enough. They would still feel like the person they were behind the surgery. So Maxwell started to realize that the changing of the physical body was not the thing that resulted in a change in their life. It was a change in who they saw themselves to be that was a result in a change in their life. Oh, hold on, let me ban this young little brain rot man. So he started to realize that what was important was the way that you perceived yourself. Not changing your fucking body, but who you defined yourself as. And what this book goes off of as it is, if you see yourself as somebody who can only make $50,000 a year, if you make more money than that, it goes against the grain of your identity, your self-image, and you're going to spend that extra, you're going to get rid of the money to come back down into equilibrium with who you see yourself to be. You know? And it's kind of like, you could think of it like an internal thermostat, where when you set a thermostat in the room, let's just say 67 degrees. When you set the room to 67 degrees, when it starts to get hot, the AC comes on and it drops it back down to 67. When it starts to get cold, the furnace kicks on and it brings it back up to 67. And that's what your self-image is like. Your self-image is like an internal set point that you have, where when you go below it, you bring yourself back up to it. But when you also go above it, you bring yourself back down to it. So if you see yourself as somebody who's unworthy of love, and then you get in a relationship, that's an inconsistency in your self-image. So you either change your self-identity into being somebody who is worthy of love, or, which is what a lot of people do, you self-sabotage your way right out of the relationship so that you can go back on course of being in line with who you see yourself to be, which is somebody who's unworthy of love. Or if you're somebody who thinks the world is a horrible place, you wear blinders and filters and you sift through all the good things so that you can seek out all the things that are congruent with your identity and your perspective. You know? You prove yourself right. Exactly. If you think I am successful, I am abundant, I am worthy of love, I am able to make this kind of salary a year. I am able to find the job that I want. When I am beautiful, I am confident, I am fulfilled. When you level up your mind to hold the totality of all that, you start to magnetize things in your life that fulfill that. When you actually start to believe that you're different than what you tell yourself you are, your life starts to match it. You know? So if you talk shitty thoughts about yourself constantly, your life reflects it. And if you want to change your life, the first thing to change is the way you perceive yourself, your self-image. Katrina's back. What's up? Jumpin' Julian said hi. What's up? I might need to. It's a very good book. It's a very good book. Oh, okay, Manifesting King. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about manifesting. And a lot of people think manifesting is like this, oh my God, I'm going to manifest $1 million tomorrow, or my soulmate. Manifesting is a science. It's this. It's self-image. It's action. It's belief. Because if you don't think it's possible, you're not going to take the first fucking step necessary in order to get there. So you kind of got to be a little bit delusional. You kind of got to get a little bit obsessed with the thing that you want to bring into your life. And when you start resonating on the level of fulfillment, which is a natural result of thinking it's possible and going after it and being open to it, it naturally sort of, you begin to find yourself in different places in life and different situations pop up. And because you're resonating on a level of fulfillment, it changes the way you respond to those situations, and you naturally move in the direction of bringing about that thing. To the point where when you have a vision or a goal or a dream, and you go at it right, it becomes inevitable. That's how on point this shit works. What is the funniest thing that happened in your day? Can't remember. I'm gonna manifest a bubbler. I'm the reason shampoo has instructions. I love it. This is great. Gabe, the OG, said hi. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Dude, all right. I'm going to get out of here. Animations, you're spamming the chat for some reason. What do you think about psychedelics? Oh, God, that is a can of worms, man. Psychedelics are profound catalysts of awareness if used correctly, but are not something that I recommend to people to just go out and do. And, you know, it's a very serious undertaking for sure. Do you smoke weed? No, I don't. I used to. And I very occasionally will take a tiny little puff, but not a lot. Mushrooms and weed is nature's medicine, 100%. Bacon is the reason for the season. Don't smoke weed. I love all this shit. It's great. All right, I'm going to get moving, guys. I'm going to head out. I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping before I leave, though. My name is Devin. I go live on YouTube every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to get to know each other more, you want to hang out more, and not be a live stream chat away or a YouTube reply away, you should join my Discord community. It's completely free. Go to my YouTube channel, and up in the bio, you'll find a link that says Join the Inner Shift Society. And we talk about all sorts of this shit. Psychedelics, meditation, psychology, spirituality, self-transformation, manifestation, all of it. There's threads, there's a bunch of people in it. And I would love to see some of you guys in there. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. I will see you all next Thursday at 7 p.m. in the evening, Eastern Time. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. It's really awesome. You guys completely make and build the vibe of the whole scene. And happy Thanksgiving to every single one of you. Good to see you, Northwood. Stay safe. Much love to you, Pablo. Animation, Jameson, Mike Wheelie. All of you guys, I love you all. Have an awesome rest of your evening. And I will see you all next week. See you guys.